In this brief video, we're going to cover how Basecrypt v6 will improve your CC and MCC capture rates by converting unstructured clinical notes into structured clinical documentation. Here we're reviewing an unstructured clinical note received by the v6 portal. I'm going to submit the report for processing, which of course would happen automatically in a production environment. I'm now going to scroll over to the tab where reports appear once they're processed. It's called the Care Team dashboard. It generally takes about 6 seconds or less for the note to be run through our advanced pre-processing routine to normalize the input, and then the information is processed through v6 through the structured data engine to identify and codify problems, labs, procedures, meds, etc. The report appears here, and here is our report crystal clear. I'm actually going to close it, and I'm going to show you the inbox view. This particular CDIS is set up to receive certain types of reports that they subscribe to. It turns out that this report meets the criteria that they subscribe to. By clicking on this button, we can see that this report in fact matched the CHF unspecified filter that this analyst subscribes to. The filter criteria is established in our v6 filter tool shown here. The filter tool allows us to search through a variety of different types of data. We can look at the structured data, we can look at the codified data, including ICD-9, 10, CPT, LOINC, RX norm codes, etc. And we can also look at the free text and any combination of these items, which gives us a great deal of power being able to identify different types of patients with different types of diagnoses or the lack of documentation. So if we return to the note and take a closer look, we'll see the patient had shortness of breath. The patient does in fact have CHF. And if we go through the report and actually took the time to review it in detail, we would find there are several mentions of CHF. However, the physician never does clarify what type of CHF, validating that the filter did its job. The filter essentially says, we're looking for patients with CHF where there is no definition or specification for acute, chronic, acute on chronic, systolic, or diastolic congestive heart failure. Once the CDIS is confirmed that the filter did its job and it did find a patient with unspecified CHF, the CDI analyst can initiate a query from our system, essentially sending it to be signed either by the physician in our application or in the EMR as any other workflow would allow. Our system tracks the amount of queries by query type, by physician, by CDIS, as well as tracking and monitoring the different physician response rates. In summary, v6 provides extraordinarily powerful solutions to help you improve your CC and MCC capture rates, really like no other analytic system does today. We hope you'll take a closer look.